Job, Musical, and Company of Heroes 2. Yes, that's right. A video game. Alright, Job. So, if you guys didn't know, finding a job has been pretty brutal. People have not been getting back to me. The idiots in charge, I don't like them. They're no good. They're no good. So, they haven't been calling me back. I've been applying for different positions. It's been a pain in the ass. But they haven't been calling me back. I got my Huskies shirt on too. Let me put that back up there. So, finding a job, I'd like to work for something that pays more than $8.25 an hour, somewhere around the $11 to $13 range. $13 range. I've been applying at just different places like hospitals and mainly hospitals, some copyright positions, just a boatload of places, but again, they're not contacting me. I'm trying to look for phone numbers and it's getting really hard, so that's a pain in the ass. My musical is coming along, but it's making me angry that I don't have a full composition ready. I've been writing all the music, but I have not been composing it. Got a buddy named June that's composing it, but me and him on the same wavelength is a tough go, because he's all the way in Wyoming and I need him to come down here and compose some stuff. Look at my script. He's been saying I need to whittle down the script, and I agree completely, but it's really hard when I write a lot. Having June compose, I think, is going to be really great for my musical, because he knows composition, he studied composition, and he understands how to compose. So I think that's really great. And he went to the University of Wyoming to learn all the compositional elements, and he's a pretty awesome guy. And I just hope that once I get my structure down in my musical, he's able to write scores. He's already given me samples and they sound amazing, so he's a badass like that. Again, just having him on the same page is absolutely huge. The musical, I added 2 brand new characters named Lamia. Shit, what's the other one's name? Oh god. Lamia. Oh god, I don't remember the other girl's name. Oh, Astria. And they're very unique names, and I picked them for a reason. They have a lot of symbols attached to them, so that's why I picked them. And let's see, musical, what else am I doing? Just putting in new scenes, really freaking difficult, because I've had to, this is my third rewrite, and it's a pain in the ass. But it's coming along, and I like the progress I've been doing on it. I just need to make sure to write a lot more. Moving on. Got Company of Heroes 2, a game I just got a couple weeks ago. It's just been a hard game. The campaign's been rough. I was playing, or not the campaign, the skirmishes have been rough. When you have an amazing tank, you've got a mortar squad, and you've got machine gunners, MG24K I think is what they're called, because the game is played through the German and the Russian side. The Russians get fucked over really hard. So, just putting that out there. Company of Heroes 2 is not a very new game. It's semi-old. I think it came out in 2008, 2009, so 2010, somewhere in there. But Company of Heroes 2 is a very strategic game, and if you don't do your strategy right, you fuck up all the time, and you screw up things, and you make tactical errors, and then the computer makes you pay for it. And just in the regular skirmish, it's hard to win a battle. I've won one. I've played about, let's see, 4, 5, 6 battles I've played, and I only won one. That shows you the difficulty and the degree of the learning curve that Company of Heroes 2 is, strategically speaking. So what's weighing me down in that is I need more wins, god damn it! Get them wins! Get them wins! Get them wins. I want wins. It's hard. Because if you take all the strategic value in it, your brain begins to hurt because you've played about an hour's worth of game, which is difficult because I love to be a strategist, but it's hard to use all that brain power towards that, so that's some difficult ass shit. And what's weighing me down, episode 3? We actually have a special guest tonight. I want to bring him on. He's one of my best friends. His name is I shouldn't say his name, actually. Should we use your name?
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, we'll just call him the E-Man.
Yeah, that works.
And you could just guess the name, but I'm gonna just give it over to him to talk about some topics, maybe for next week.
Like what?
You're on the spot, my friend. Just do whatever.
The mic can pick me up from where it is.
Okay, so, Mr. E-Man, what do you think I should do for episode 4? Because I want to make this a consistent show. You know, I mean, the last thing we did, sorry to not let you get a line in yet,
was like 8 years ago. That will never see the light of day because that camera died and disappeared somewhere.
The camera died and disappeared because it was on an older laptop that was a Toshiba.
I don't even know if it made it to the laptop, dude. I think it just was on the old camera and then it died.
Didn't we decide that it was a lemon because eventually it just overheated?
I don't remember. I think it may have been lost. That could be something that's weighing you down. What's happening?
Is that lost?
What's happening to the lost footage? You have a lot of lost footage, actually.
But what would you like to say about my efforts in the job searching? I think I've put a good foot forward. I think I've done a good job. I think I've really learned from the last time. Remember, the last time was an utter fucking disaster. So
you almost repeated last time, and nobody watching this is going to know what we're talking about.
Oh, they will.
To sum up,
with the references,
he almost went to another state with nothing, and he had done this before.
Yeah, I almost accepted $8.25 an hour.
Couple people, including me, had to talk him out of it. But in doing so, it's left him unemployed.
Well, you know,
and,
to be
what
fair,
you're doing now
I had a job that I was going to go to. But it was only paying $8.25 an hour.
No, we're not even going to talk about the pay. We're not even going to talk about what job it was or where it
was. I don't want to dog my friend.
No, we're not.
He extended an opportunity.
We're not talking about any of that. That's why we're moving on from it.
Okay, we'll move
Basically,
on.
If you want to talk about maybe faults in the job search, I don't know. You could be reaching for things that, I don't know, might be unattainable at the moment. I've been telling you, even though it's not fun right now, stick to what you know and then move up. At least that way you'll have something. But, you know, whatever. We could be here all night talking about that.
We could indeed. E-Man. I like that shirt. Do you want to show the viewers that shirt? Because that's Krillin.
This is an old shirt. I had this a long time.
What year did you get that shirt, E-Man?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Probably back even in the 90s, maybe.
Back in the 90s.
I don't know. I couldn't have been older than 10 when we got this.
I think that shirt is badass as fuck.
Had it for a long time.
I think that's a baller ass shirt. You have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have Krillin.
Yep.
And I'm wearing my 2000. Sorry, I'm gonna stand up here. 2011 NCAA Men's Basketball National Champion. UConn Huskies shirt.
Living
Not
in the
church,
past
sorry.
is what that
Shirt.
is.
2011, man. Even though the Huskies played the Buffalo in the NCAA tournament, I know you don't watch the NCAA tournament, but this is a very relevant topic because they're already in the Sweet 16, but the Buffaloes did play the UConn Huskies, and they got not destroyed. They had the game in hand, and they lost it in the end. But the UConn Huskies got beat by Kansas. No surprise there. Little NCAA tournament talk for you.